Okay. Welcome to another stream, guys. Welcome, everyone. Feel free to leave your requests. As always, we'll be jumping into some Bitcoin technical analysis at the very start. And let me just open up the comment section here. And we are good to go. Okay, so while people are joining in, I'm just going to go over Bitcoin really quickly here. And because, this is going to be available as a recording, so for those of you who are watching this as a recording, welcome to the stream as well. We do these every Saturday. If I have a day off, on the weekend, on Friday, on a Sunday as well, I'll do a stream then. But usually it's once a week on Saturdays. And usually it's around 12 to 2 p.m. EST. So jumping into Bitcoin. Now what is happening here on the daily chart? If I zoom in, you can see that we are obviously having a bearish cross, which is when the 20 EMA, the yellow line, crosses below the 55. Now that is a bearish signal on the daily chart. The last time we had that was all the way back here in November. So we had the bearish cross in November. We had the pullback afterwards. So from this bearish cross, once we had it, we obviously saw a 22% pullback afterwards. Ilarm Hohabu says, hi guys. Hello, Ilarm. Welcome to the stream and welcome everyone who's joined. So Bitcoin has pulled back quite significantly after that previous bearish cross, and we're having another bearish cross right now. So a 20% pullback from there would approximately take us down to $21,500. And that would still be bullish. That would still be bullish because if we end up bottoming out somewhere here at $21,500, which is exactly this low over here, as you can see, if we end up coming down all the way to $21,500, that would still be bullish because we're going to be printing a higher low. That's the most important thing. And Puras Billionaire says, hello, bro. Hey there, Puras. How are you doing? Or Paras, sorry. Hey there. Did you manage to get your ledger? Let me know. So that is a major support level that we should be holding. $21,500 in case we see a pullback, in case we see some flash crash. Because if we take a look at the CME tool, you can see that how things have flipped, right? Now, 64% of investors are expecting that they're going to have another interest rate hike. And this is probably after the Fed minutes. So it was 80 to 20 in favor of a pause. Right now, it's 35-64 in favor of another interest rate hike. So this goes to show that it's, we're very likely to see an interest rate hike. And I was talking about this for weeks. Because if they go for another interest rate hike, which they probably will, we're going to see something break. Something's going to go bad, and then they will be forced to start cutting the interest rates potentially early, maybe at the start of 2024. We'll see. Rosmita Biswas, hey there, how are you doing, bro? Nice to have you as always. And Paras says that, no, bro, there is issues with payment methods in my country. I've checked it twice. Okay, well then you can just have someone purchase a ledger for you in a country that's eligible to receive it, or where I guess you're also eligible, but something wrong with your payment. Maybe ask someone to pay, through their card, and you can just get the ledger from your friends, and then just, pay them in cash or whatever. So yeah, we're most likely going to see another interest rate hike on June 14th. So let me know what altcoins you guys want to look into. We'll start diving into some altcoins. I do want to point out that XRD is pulling back down. Where is this thing? There we go. XRD is pulling back down, and I've been eyeballing this for a very long time. And finally, we're seeing a pullback. Now, where I will be entering, and this is just something that I'm mentioning here on the stream. Usually, I don't mention my buy levels. I tend to keep that for the Patreon, but 0.055 is where I will be averaging into XRD. This is where I will be entering. So I plan to enter all the way back here, believe it or not, in April. But we saw that massive pump. So I was like, no, we're probably going to see a pullback. And we did see a pullback. This is a 50% pullback already, or 57%, I should say. Let me double confirm. Oh, that's not the ruler. There we go. Yeah, approximately 58%. And if I slap a Fibonacci retracement on, Where's the... Okay. Yeah, I guess we can use that low. Yeah, the 1.618 is going to be somewhere near here. So yeah, 0.055 is going to be a major support level for us to hold. On top of that, you can see we did have a resistance back in April. So we ran into this level, we came back down, and then we had a pump. So we could be just coming back down for a back test of support. So this is where I will be entering XRD, and let's just pull up this thing over here. Let's go to all time, and as you can see in the last bull market, we did see a 62 cents price. We have 42% out in circulation. This is Radix, available on Gate.io and KuCoin. So I'm probably going to be getting on KuCoin because KuCoin is the better exchange. Check LFG. Oh, is that a meme coin? Come on. Come on, Ruzmita. Don't do me like this. Okay, no. Gameverse. Okay. Okay, this is pulled back. This is quite the pullback here. Available on PancakeSwap. Okay, no big centralized exchange listings. Let's open up the website here. Welcome everyone who's joining. Also guys, I was able to activate my super chat, so if you want to feel, or if you feel like you want to support the channel, feel free to, you know, to go ahead for a super chat. Staking is now live. Okay, well, I don't like the fact that they just put that in your face, but okay. Web3 Game Hub for gamers. Gamers is connecting Web3 gamers and games in a community-driven social hub. Our decentralized Web3 gaming and metaverse social aggregator ecosystem unifies the fragmented GameFi space. We're going to have so many gaming projects coming out and infrastructure projects. In the next 5 years, 90% of them will probably just die out, and we'll have a few that are actually going to be working with AAA companies and developers like Activision and Stay Social Gamer. Yeah, okay. So I do like their website. This definitely does not look like a rug pull, at least from the first glance. We want to introduce you to the LFG token. LFG is a natively BEP20 token on the Binance Smart Chain. LFG is also a multi-chain token on the Polygon network and will bridge over to the following chains: Solana, Avalanche, and beyond to support cross-chain platform capabilities. Let's open up the tokenomics here. Okay, yeah, we'll go through all the requests one by one, guys. Thank you for submitting them. So this is the tokenomics. 50% discount transaction fee. Okay. Public sale. The initial circulating supply is going to be 13.5 million tokens, and the market cap at launch was $162,000. Right now we're sitting at, yeah, basically a 2x, almost a 2x from there. Well, not almost. 80%, 80,000 shy, but still. Yeah, this is a very, very low cap project. So I'll save this for myself, and yeah, do your own research into this, guys. Gamers could be one of the few strong infrastructure projects. Now let's open up their white paper real quick. I want to see what the white paper looks like. Vision, let's go to Vision Missions. So Gamers is building a connected gaming ecosystem that puts gamers in control. Using blockchain, AI, and user-generated content, our platform elevates the social gaming experience and fosters meaningful relationships between gamers. We aim to set a new standard in the industry by empowering gamers to take ownership of their gaming experiences and creating a transparent, secure, and private environment. So hopefully one of these projects are going to be able to fix gaming, because the way it's being censored and the way it's being handled right now, like I really feel bad, because I used to play a lot of games when I was younger, obviously. I don't know, I'm not sure if you guys have any PlayStations or Xbox, but yeah, I was big into gaming. I do play from time to time if we have a good game. For example, God of War was the last really good game, and The Last of Us Part 2. But yeah, hopefully they're able to conjoin blockchain technology and gaming in a meaningful way, where it's not just NFTs and, you know, meaningful or meaningless transactions and supply drops. So let's take a look at the next project. No, it's not a meme coin. Oh yeah, I thought it was a meme coin because the LFG ticker was. I thought it was not appropriate for YouTube. Hi, can you check? Dot says Vyacheslav Malev. Okay. Let's take a look at Polkadot real quick. There we go. And let's go to the weekly chart real quick. So right now Polkadot is actually doing everything it needs to be doing. And what I mean by that is we're printing a higher low. So we have a low back in December, and right now we're printing a higher low. So this is a good area to start averaging in, because from the local high that we saw here in February, we're already down 33%. And if you take a look at the Polkadot's market cap, it's already sitting at a whopping, I think, around, $6.3 billion. So it's on the higher cap side of things, and it's definitely not going to do 100x. But if I put a Fibonacci, oh, we do have a Fibonacci already, we could be looking at $111 in the next bull market. That would be my target. That's a 2x from the previous all-time high, so I think that is pretty doable. And from where we are right now, that would be a 2,000% move to the upside, which is, once again, pretty doable in a bull market. All things considered, we're going to have a massive bull run in 2024 and 2025. So my hope is that we don't lose this low, because if we end up coming lower than $4.28, we're just going to be continuing this in this downtrend, and that's not really a good thing. You can also see we have a descending resistance trend line over here. So obviously there's a bunch of trend lines you can add. And potentially we are looking at some sort of a rising wedge here. And a rising wedge is obviously a bearish pattern, but that is typically found at an uptrend or in an uptrend. Right now we are in a downtrend here. So I wouldn't really consider this a rising wedge necessarily, because, like I said, we are in a downtrend. So am I buying into Polkadot right now? No. Do I have Polkadot? Yes, I have a good position in Polkadot, and I'm just averaging into some other altcoins. And if you want to take a look at what those altcoins are or what my portfolio looks like, feel free to check out the link down below in the description. My Patreon is linked down there, and you're going to have a 7-day free trial, and you get access to all of my content, my portfolios, my podcasts, my resources, my low cap gems, and just take a look at it, see if you like it. You'll see how much Polkadot I have, and after I average into those altcoins, I will be buying more Polkadot. Now, let me know, guys, if you're staking Polkadot or not, and if you are, which platform are you using to do so? Because I am planning to stake my Polkadot. I'm just not sure where I want to do that. I may do that through Ledger Live, to be honest with you. And let's also drop in a fib retracement to the downside, just to see what our potential targets could be if we lose the swing low that we printed back in December. So we could be looking at $3.03. That's not really good in terms of continuation to the upside, obviously, but would I love to buy some Polkadot at $3? Absolutely. I would probably buy 100 coins over here alone. So that's our potential target, but once again, only if we start losing this low here. For now, as long as we don't lose it and we even retest it, that's fine. That's something that you technically do all the time. You print a major low, you retrace to the upside, and then you come back down to where you started retracing from. So that is going to be a massive, massive spot to average into Polkadot as well. All right. Welcome everyone who's joining the stream. I feel more than 10x, still a bear market. LFG could be a 10x. Considering the market cap, LFG can do... Oh, you're talking about GFAL. Okay. I don't have my glasses on, so apologies about... I'm an old man. Okay. Hello, could you take a look at Flash Stake? And that's from Pentarus. Hello, Pentarus. Let's take a look at Flash Stake. That's Flash Stake, $5.6 million market cap, 25% out in circulation. We started trading back in February this year. That's not something I like, obviously, when we have a brand new project. I try to avoid those as much as possible, but it doesn't mean that project is bad, straight away. Okay, now let's see. Where is this thing available? Okay, it's only on Dexes. So the Flash Stake protocol is a novel financial infrastructure that allows users to receive instant yield on deposited assets by locking up principal for chosen duration. The protocol is made possible by Flash strategies which utilize underlying protocols such as Aave, Yearn, and etc. to generate yield. Upon staking into the Flash Stake protocol, the staked tokens are immediately sent to the Flash strategy and deposited into the underlying protocol. So basically, this is a DeFi project. Total value locked is $10.3 million, and the market cap is obviously at $6 million. So usually when the total value locked is higher than the market cap, that shows that there is demand, and that is a good thing, generally speaking. And so the market cap is 8.6. So as always, coin market cap is a bit outdated in that regard. Let's open up CoinGecko and see what we have here. Flash Stake. There we go. Where's the market cap? Okay, yeah, so both of these are not updated, I guess. Maybe it's the website that's not updated, but I would assume that the $8.6 million market cap is the correct one. So Flash Stake allows you to lock up crypto and earn instant upfront yield from the future. Yeah, I don't know how sustainable this is. I'd have to look deeper into the white paper, because things that promise something ahead of time and give you that thing, I'm not sure how sustainable it is over time. So select how much token or how much crypto you want to lock up, select the amount of time you want to lock it up for, and instantly receive the full yield of your stake. I mean, that does sound interesting, but I would be careful with this. I definitely would be careful with this. Not saying that it's a bad project, you just have to do your own research into it. You'd have to look through interviews with the team members, and you'd have to look through the white paper, and you'd have to look through the token unlocks. But 150 million tokens is not that much. 25% out in circulation is not too good and not too bad. Could be better. We'll see, but because of the token dilution, we could see the price dropping a lot more. So also keep that in mind. But if you want to obviously get it right now, the market cap is quite low. It's only available on Dexes. Once there are going to be any centralized exchange listings, the price will probably start skyrocketing from there. And yeah, let's take a look at the price action real quick, but I don't think it's going to be that important because, yeah, it's going to be the DEX. I don't like the DEX chart, so we're not going to do that. So yeah, that covers Flash Stake. Chakri is asking for the Near coin. We can do the Near coin. And guys, if you joined later on in the stream, feel free to rewind back and start from the beginning if you want to check out all the projects that we're talking about. We did look at Bitcoin and the CME FedWatch tool in the start of the video, just to give you an overview of the markets and what's going on. Now let's jump into Near. There we go. So I try to do Near updates once every week or once every 2 weeks on the channel. And right now we are sitting in this support block that I've been talking about for a very long time. So $1.90 down to $1.54. As you can see, we perfectly retested this level twice already. Once at the start of May and once right now here closer to the end of the month. And I have a position in Near. I'm staking my Near through the Ledger Live app, and I recommend anyone who has any crypto that's stakeable to immediately stake it, because you want to be earning that passive income. So as long as you're in this green support block, you're still good for averaging in. Obviously, if you drop lower, that's even better for you to buy in. If you're bullish on the project long term, there is no point in staying away from purchases if the price gets lower. Usually people get scared when the prices drop and they only buy when the prices are going up. But if you go to a shop or a marketplace or any store in the real world and you see a discount of 50%, you're probably going to end up buying that thing that you always wanted to get. So if you were buying Near protocol here at $10, $11, $12, you should probably averaging in right now, because that's going to bring down your average buy-in price by quite a lot. And the main mission in this bear market is to have your average buy-in prices as low as possible, because if your average buy-in price is going to be, let's say, I don't know, $5, then you're going to be having the profit starting from $5. So you should be counting your profits from $5. So from $5 all the way to our bull market top, which we're expecting to be $62. That's going to be 1,151%. So you're not going to be counting the profits or calculating the profits from this December bottom, which is going to be 5,000% to the upside. You're actually going to be using your average buy-in price. That's the way it works. Bro, make a Telegram, please. We do have a Telegram chat, so I should link it in the description. We do have a Telegram chat. Check out one of my uploads, one of my latest videos. There's always a Telegram chat link in the description. You can feel free to join the Telegram chat. We have a Patreon Telegram chat, and we have the open Telegram chat. And also for anyone who's joined, guys, there's a Patreon link down below in the description. If you want to get a 7-day free access to my Patreon with all of my portfolios, all of my buy alerts, low cap gems, podcasts, resources, feel free to do that and let me know what you think. Buy a PS5, bro. Let's make a Discord of gaming. Bro, we have Telegram. I'll give you a lot more gems. Yeah, like I said, we do have an open Telegram chat. Razmita, feel free to join that. I have a PS4, but I don't have enough time to play. I barely play it. I hop on like once a week to play with some friends from Ukraine, because that's like the only way I have of communicating with them, so to speak. Cheers. Could you check ARC? We'll check all the gems and all the projects, guys. Okay, so let's finish up with NIR. And for the long-term price predictions, we have our all-time high here back in January 2022, and we have our presumed bear market low, which is the December 2022 low. Now, why do I say presumed? Is because we are on our way down, and there's no telling if we're going to be able to retest that or we're going to be going lower. Now, if you are going lower, you also have a support block down here. Just in case that happens, guys, I want to prepare you for every possible solution and every possible outcome, so to speak, because if we have a flash crash, if we have, another thing breaking out in the world, or we have another lockdown, prices could just drop 50 to 40% on altcoins in a day. So you want to be ready for that. You want to be prepared for that. And you want to have the buy limit orders set up in advance, because that way, even if you're asleep, even if you're at work, even if you're like Razmita playing on your PS5 in Discord, your orders will still fill up and you'll get those cheap prices. So that's something that I recommend doing, but obviously check out the exchanges that you're on very carefully. I would just recommend using Binance or Coinbase, some of the higher up exchanges, because you don't want to be using the little small exchanges that can get liquidated with a move to the downside. Now, 305 Crypto Bull is one of our patrons. Thank you for the super chat. Keep up the good work. Can you look at Trias? We'll do that next. Thank you very much for the super chat. So, yeah, like I said, $62 is our main bull market target. We also have the 1.272 at $42. That's going to be our first target. So between $40 and $60, you can start averaging out of NIR protocol. And like I said, if you're staking right now, by the time we get to the bull market target, you could be sitting at so much profit that it doesn't really matter if you're going to be selling at $40 or $60, to be honest with you. Now, why we're not looking at the 1.618 is because that would be a bit too bullish. Not saying it's not possible, it is possible, but that would be a bit too bullish considering the current market cap of the project. So that's something that you should also consider while you're having all of these predictions. So hopefully that covers it for NIR. I will definitely be buying more tokens, especially if we drop down to $1.40 and $1.28. Those are the two support levels that we have, and the support levels are very basic. We just take a look at the previous local lows and local highs, and that's the way we determine these support levels. And that's really easy, and you can set up the buy limit orders slightly above the support levels just so you have more chances of getting filled up, because all the degens and all the other folks are going to be piling in on this exact support level. So all of them are going to have, for example, $2 2.00 in their buy limit order. Like imagine 1,000 people sitting on that buy limit order, and imagine 5 people sitting slightly above that with $2.05. Now obviously you're gonna have more chances of getting filled there rather than getting filled at the $2, because let's say 600 people get filled in at $2, the price reverses and the rest are forced to buy higher. So you don't want to be one of those people. Bro, give the Telegram chat link. Guys, is anyone in the Telegram chat on the stream? Feel free to share the link in the chat, please. I can't do that right now. But Rosmita, yeah, just open up one of my last uploads. I think it was basically what you do is you go to my channel, open up my Polygon video, go to the description. Where is it? There you go. Telegram chat, Discord server, and Twitter. Feel free to follow me. Feel free to join the Telegram chat. So hopefully that covers Near Protocol. Now let's take a look at Trios per 305 Crypto Bulls request. Thanks for the request and thanks for the super chat, buddy. Okay, so they had a token migration or something, I assume. That's the reason why they have new and old. And let's immediately open up on CoinGecko to cross-reference everything. Thanks, man. I'll DM you. Yeah, Rosmita, feel free to reach out. Alrighty then. So, $4.1 million market cap, 1.6 million tokens in circulation. That's approximately 16% of the total supply. So this thing was launched back in 2021 in April, so more than 2 years of trading. It's available on KuCoin. Okay, so Trios is a trustworthy and reliable, intelligent, autonomous systems. Okay, an all-platform supported native application compatible smart contract execution platform, development framework, and collaborating ecosystem. Trios aims to define a new generation all-platform supported public chain system. Okay, so it does sound ambitious, I'll give you that. Let's take a look at the website here. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. As always, I really appreciate all the people watching, and we'll take a look at all the requests one by one. I see all the DSLA and Moonbeam requests, guys. Kareem, welcome to the stream, buddy. Nice to see you. And Burak Ahmed, we'll take a look at GLMR. No worries. For Near is the bottom end. I like I said, I don't know. That's not something that one can know just by looking at the chart. We could have a massive capitulation tomorrow, and right now I tell you the bottom's in, you go all in, and then tomorrow we have a 50% capitulation, and then you're like, well, Hazik, you lied to me. Well, that's why I can't tell you whether the low is in or not, guys. That is not something like if we went all the way up here and we broke above the August high, that would have been a very strong signal. We haven't done that yet, so we could retest the bottom, we could drop lower. No one knows, guys. All depends on Bitcoin. So going back to Trios, trustworthy and reliable, intelligent, autonomous system. Trios Triathlon and Trios in a nutshell. So Trios is a full-stack, decentralized, trusted cloud infrastructure and ecosystem for all-scale, general-purpose, and enterprise-ready applications. With a fine and delicate design, a talented and solid team with top academic and industrial background, a complex of enterprise products and solutions, and a sophisticated and sustainable token economy, Trios is fueling industrial clients' innovation globally. So Trios aims to solve the core trust issues. With Trios, we can root trust into machines with a firm assurance that the machines will deterministically do what they are told to do. And obviously, do your own research into the team. Check out their Twitter pages, check out their Indeeds, check out what projects they've been involved in before they started working on Trios, because that's also very important. Sometimes you can see whether a project is trustworthy or not based on the team members. If the team members have been participating in rug pulls after rug pulls, well, there's a very good chance that the current project that you're looking at is also a rug pull. So that's also an important thing to keep in mind. Okay, so this does look interesting. I haven't heard of this project before. I think I've heard the ticker name Trios before, but I haven't even looked into this thing. So, a decentralized global trusted computing infrastructure to ensure the genuine execution of a piece of software, a decentralized, traceable software development and distribution framework to ensure correct compositions and constructions of a piece of a software. Token economy. Okay. So this does sound very interesting. Thank you for the suggestion, Trios. We'll definitely take a look at it in our Patreon. We'll do a deeper dive into this thing. Thanks for letting me know, and let me know, guys, if any of you are into Trios. And let's open up the price chart real quick just to see what the heck is going on with this thing. KuCoin. There we go. Oh, I've even done some TA on this thing. Okay. But that's like really old TA, so I don't think we're going to be using that right now. There we go. Yeah, that was like back in 2021. A beautiful uptrend here, straight off the bat. That's what I see, a beautiful uptrend. And usually with these channel up patterns, they're typically broken to the downside. And that's exactly what we're about to see over here. So I think there's a good chance we might see a break to the downside. And what you can be targeting is obviously these local highs, these previous highs as support. So what we can do is set up a, actually we can just do, yeah, make it a bit thicker. So that's going to be our support block. So it's going to be based off of that high, that local high that we have there, and based off of this local low that we had over here, as you can see in March 2023. So this support block is set up between $2.26 down to $1.65. So this would be a very good area for us to accumulate in. We did retest this block as resistance multiple times before in the past year. Then we retested it as support once in March, but now we could dive a bit deeper, potentially. Potentially that could be the case. Like I said, you never know when the bottom is in, unless Bitcoin is, you know, pumping into the bull market, and we obviously are going to be we're going to be aware of that fact. But as of right now, the best thing that you can do is just keep averaging into your favorite altcoins at these cheap prices. Now, considering the current market cap is sitting at $4 million, it is very possible that we could see a slight move to the downside, and then we could start pumping once again. So that's something to consider as well. The market cap is also an important thing when you're buying, because if you're, for example, buying into this low cap gem and expecting it to do like a 55% pullback, you might not get that just because it's very, very volatile. The market cap is very low, and we could have a pump out of nowhere just like that. So this is where I would be accumulating some Trios. And obviously if it drops below the green support block, so be it. But if it doesn't, at least you were able to accumulate a good position in this area, right? So if it does something like this and then moves up, at least you have a position over here. But if it drops lower, fine. Yeah, just buy more. That's totally fine. Why wouldn't you buy more? If it's a project that you're bullish on. Okay, let's go back to our queue, so to speak. Okay, so we looked at Near, we looked at Flash, we looked at Polkadot. Check GFAL, Games for a Living. Okay, let's take a look at GFAL. Games for a Living, because you had La Living. I thought it was something to do with the French language. Games for a Living. Okay, launched back in March. Again, fairly new project. I don't like that. And it's not that it's going to be a bad project necessarily. It's just that when it launches recently, there is a higher chance for it to be a rug pull. There is a higher chance of the price going even lower. Investing in crypto is unregulated. Okay, so that's just a disclaimer. Shaping the future of gaming. We use innovative technologies to create novel gaming categories. Elemental, Raiders, Diamond, Dreams, Trip Hawkins, okay. Okay, so this does look more or less okay. Volpex, Chronos, Hodl Ventures, Nucleo. Okay, I know some of these. Let's take a look at their Twitter. 54.6. They joined in 2021. Okay. All right, I'll save this up as well. We'll take a look at it. $7.1 million market cap, only 5% out in circulation. That is not very good, to be honest with you. Like I said, with all the token dilution, when you have a circulating supply of 5%, it's very risky buying into the project because you could see a massive dump after new tokens have been unlocked. Because let me tell you something, a lot of the team members, a lot of the investors, marketing people are going to be having a lot of the unlocks in the near future. So definitely take a look at the unlock schedule for this project. But I would be cautious while investing into gaming projects in general, because a lot of them are just, you know, a money grab, so to speak. But this does seem like a more or less a solid project. Like the gaming project that I'm involved in right now, or that I own, is Altura. So I have some Altura, I have some Engine, and I might get Decentraland Mana, just a bit of that as well down the line. So, but Rabih says it's a very promising project, so thank you for mentioning that. I'll definitely do a deeper dive into it, and I'll let everyone know if I'm going to be buying in the next few streams. GFAL, easy 10x, no cap. I feel more than 10x, still a bear market. Okay. JK says, cheers, could you check ARC? Hey there. We'll do ARC, my friend. We'll do ARC. Arcadium. Oh, by the way, where is that thing available on? We didn't check the markets. Okay, BitGet, MEXC, Bitmart, and OpenOcean. Okay. I would have preferred if it was on Gate.io, but that's fine. So this is ARC Arcadium, $264,000 market cap. This is extremely low. This thing launched back in February. Guys, all of the projects that you're suggesting have launched in the last few months. And once again, that's not a bad thing. It's just that all of these projects are brand new. And typically I just don't invest in brand new projects. So Arcadium is a decentralized casino that's fully on. Oh, okay. So this is a casino. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't do anything that has like anything with gambling, casino, leverage. I don't do anything like that. So I'm not going to be reviewing this one, buddy. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Karim Arif says, what is your prediction for DSLA protocol? Let's open up DSLA. Now, the one thing that's good about DSLA is that 94% of the supply is out already in circulation. So that's really good. And we did see a nice pump here for DSLA. I do own some DSLA. And all of my buys obviously can be seen on Patreon. So feel free to check out the Patreon linked down below in the description. And also these super chats are available as well. I managed to get them on. So if you feel like you want to support the and as soon as I said that, we have a super chat from Will Hochins. Hopefully I pronounced that correct. Thank you very much, my friend. RFOX and DSLA, please. Thank you very much for the super chat. We're taking a look at DSLA as we're speaking right now. And then I'll take a look at the RFOX as well. Okay, so this is DSLA protocol, and if I go to the weekly chart, you can see that we just ran into the same resistance level that we ran into back in November 2021. So this is going to be a massive resistance level for us moving forward. So wherever we decide to bottom out here, the next time we're moving up, it's important for us to break above that resistance trend line, because if we don't, you're just going to see a lower high, which is not good. And you're probably going to end up getting squeezed down below the support over here. And you don't want to do that. So with the next pump, hopefully that's going to be coming sometime in September, August, which is when I'm expecting a bull trap to take place. That's when a lot of these low caps will probably see a lot of gains. And that's when we're going to be swing trading on Patreon. So I'm going to let everyone know of all my swing trades on Patreon. And even right now when we're trading, I give all of the alerts over there. So for DSLA protocol, we already saw a 63% pullback from the local high. And if we take a look at the market cap, we're only sitting at $9.1 million. That's very low. So you could start averaging in over here at these prices right now, but obviously expect the price to go lower, because if Bitcoin has another pullback altcoins will probably dump even more, and especially the low caps. They can take a 20 to 30 to 40% pullback sometimes. Sometimes after these local uptrends, they even see a 70 to 80% pullback. So we could technically be looking at a 0.000891 cents for DSLA, and that's where I would be accumulating a lot of the tokens. And as you can see, this perfectly aligns with this local high that we had back in October 2022. So if you're able to come back and retest the support level and have a bounce from there, that would be perfect. That would be a perfect area for us to start buying in. But just to be on the safe side, because this thing can start pumping out of nowhere, just try averaging in as you're going lower. This is not a higher cap altcoin where you should be buying a lot at one place, which is what I tend to do with higher caps. With low caps like these, you can obviously be buying at all these prices, because down the line, when we're in the bull market and you're going to be potentially looking at, let's say, 5 cents. Let's drop in the Fib retracement just to see what our potential targets are going to be like. So from there to there, we could be looking at 4 to 8 cents in the bull market. So even from where we are right now, that is a 2,331% to the upside, and the 8 cents is going to be a 5,000% to the upside. That is a lot, but for a low cap gem in a bull market, in a crypto bull market, that is still not a lot. We could definitely move up to 31 cents, 32 cents, and from where we are right now, that would be a 20,000% move to the upside, guys. But obviously, let's stay a bit more conservative. That's what I try to do here on the channel. Already from this low from December, we saw a 11x, okay? So from that low in December to 4 cents, that's going to be a 13,000% move to the upside, and 8 cents is going to be a 27,000% move to the upside. So see, if you go from the low that we have in the bear market, things change a bit more, and you see how overextended things can get. So just to be on the safe side, I would start taking profits from 2-3 cents all the way up to 8 cents. And by that point, I would just be out of the markets. Especially, you have to take a look at what the Fed is going to be doing at that time in late 2025, what Bitcoin is going to be doing. Because if Bitcoin is chilling at $150,000, I'm probably going to get out of most of my altcoin positions. I'm not going to be holding a lot of altcoins if Bitcoin is sitting at all-time high prices, because my goal this bull market is to take a bunch of profits so that I have a lot of money ready for the next bear market to buy into, and just start accumulating and creating wealth that way. So yeah, definitely look into DSLA protocol if you haven't, guys. Very low cap project and a promising security project as well. So let's take a look at the website here real quick. And yeah, so projects basically get security for using DSLA, and they do have the V2 for Ethereum. So take a look at that, and let's take a look at RFOX. Okay. RFOX, $11.8 million market cap. This thing launched back in January 2021, and it had these two massive peaks in the previous bull market. So that's good to see. 66% out in circulation. Available on Gate.io and KuCoin. That I do like to see. Let's close some of these things because we don't need a lot of that. And let's open up the website. And they do have a vault from what I can see. So RFOX Vault Open Beta is now live, the premier metaverse platform for immersive engagement. Bring your ideas to life in the metaverse with our Web3 AI-enabled creator tools. RFOX Vault, we're embracing technologies that unlock new experiences with our VR-first AI-enabled metaverse. Now, the one thing that you have to pay attention to when you're researching these gaming and AI projects is that there is a tool on I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically a tool that allows you to look at websites from a historic perspective. So you can take a look at this very website and how it looked like 2 years ago. So make sure to do that and check out these gaming websites to see if they had mentioned AI back then. Because if they're adding the AI just for the hype of it after the AI hype earlier this year, then that gives you a bit of an idea of what the team is doing with the project. They're basically trying to adjust to the latest hype cycle and trying to make some money that way. So definitely use that tool. I'm pretty sure some of you know how to do that. If not, look it up on the internet. You can basically look at the website or how it looked back, in 2021, 2020, whatever, and just see if they had the AI mentions back then. That's really important to do. So they do have a couple of platforms and products already. So VR first, Web3 enabled metaverse for creators combining an immersive retail experience. Collection ready 3D avatars. Journey into the universe of KOG's Quest. Unlock the power of AI with RFox Vault Apartments, a collection of customizable AI. Okay. Let's take a look at the vault. What is this? Join a community from around the globe and immerse yourself in unparalleled. Okay, so they're already available on Google Play and App Store. Creator Toolkit, roadmap. Let's take a look at the roadmap. Yeah, so they've been working on this since March 2021, and they have the roadmap from back in the day. That's good. That's good to see. Because a lot of these projects, they just have roadmap. They have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and they have a bunch of centralized exchange listings mentioned. So this is good to see. Third quarter, RFox Vault, Unity SDK for shops and apartments. This is looking like really, really interesting, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Get the latest on RFox Vault. Let's take a look at the news. So how to get most of your okay. Yeah, thank you for mentioning this project. I really do find this a bit interesting. So I'm definitely going to look into it. The current market cap is $11 million, extremely low. The supply is looking okay. I'm just going to dive into the token unlocks and see what the unlock system is like. But from looking at it right now, at first glance, it does seem interesting. And it does look like they've been working on this AI thing from the get-go. They didn't divert after the AI hype as a lot of projects did. So definitely, Will, thank you for mentioning this. And let's take a look at the price action real quick for you. Okay, RFox. It is available on KuCoin, right? Oh, yeah, it is available on KuCoin. Let's search up KuCoin. Weird. That is weird. I guess that would be it. Is that the price? Yes, that is the price. Yep, that is the price. Okay, so this is the weekly chart. And let's take a look at what's going on here. So we're printing a higher low, which is good to see. The fact that we're higher than this low over here is good. That does show a good a good potential for a local uptrend. Obviously, that doesn't mean that we're not going to be able to come back down here. We could come back down to that level. In fact, I kind of hope we do, because that would be a very good area to dollar cost average into the project. That's another 45% to the downside. From the local high in February, we already dropped 65%. So you can definitely look into some buying opportunities here with this current price. And I'm assuming that we're sitting at the golden ratio right now. We're exactly at the golden ratio, guys. See, I'm really good with the fibs now. Even without having the fib on the chart, I can know which level the price is sitting at. So we're sitting at the golden ratio, which is a good area for anyone to average in, because this is the level with the most support. So there's a good chance we could see a bounce from here, even a short-term bounce. So if you're looking for a swing trade, you could do that, but I usually don't recommend swing trading with low caps. So that's something, that's something that I don't do most of the time. Sometimes I will, obviously, but with things like these projects, you would just be accumulating throughout the bear market and getting as many coins as you can, because as you see with these pumps, you can have, a 400% move to the upside out of the blue. So definitely that is going to be your first level to dollar cost average into right now. So that's a good level to look at. And then you have the 0.786 sitting at roughly 0.007 cents. And keep in mind, guys, don't have round numbers in your buy limit orders, but I'm not a financial advisor. Bro, who's removing my chats? Is it Jim, bro? Good job, Will, that you find it. Yeah, Will, thank you for mentioning this. I'm definitely going to look into this bad boy. And let's take a look at some projections to the upside. And let's assume that this is our bear market low here. So what we do is we take this low, we take the all-time high in November, and we could potentially be looking at $3.46. The next bear market, that's going to be our 1.618, so $3.48, guys. And right now the price is sitting below a cent. So from where we are right now, that is a 38,000% move to the upside. Do the math yourself. It's going to be crazy. Cody Hurst, hey there, buddy. Nice to see you in the stream. Hey there, Hazik. Nice to catch you live. How does Sologenic look to you? I think we're dropping below 10 cents. We'll take a look at Sologenic. Bro, who's removing my chats? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not removing anything. So yeah, that's weird. I'm not sure. Maybe your phone is lagging or your laptop is lagging. I'm not sure. And Will Hutchins is sending a thumbs up. Thank you. I already have a nice back of DSLA, about to start getting some RFox. Thanks. 305 CryptoBull. Yeah, that's one of our patrons. Thank you for the comment. And I'm definitely going to be looking into RFox as well. So huge thanks to Will. Now let's go back to our queue because we do have quite a bit of requests. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I do have to get going pretty soon. So I'm not sure how long we can keep this up. So I'm just going to try to go through all the requests pretty quickly. So let's take a look at GLMR. Not a lot has changed with GLMR. And if you take a look at my channel, guys, if you want a more detailed GLMR review, go to my videos. And I did update the GLMR TA chart over here 3 days ago. So go to my videos, right? You can check the upload schedule or the uploads. And we have a Moonbeam TA coming out every Tuesday alongside the Moon River TA. So take a look at that if you want a more detailed breakdown. But if I were to take a quick glance at GLMR on the weekly chart, there's not a lot to talk about. Obviously, we're losing a bunch of support levels here, and we're sort of bottoming out here at 27 cents. Let's remove the large fib, by the way. I don't think we need that right now. So we're printing a lower low, which is not very good. If we drop a Fibonacci retracement over here like this, our target could be all the way down here at 25.5 cents, roughly. That could be our target. Obviously, with a Bitcoin pullback, with a Bitcoin capitulation, we could be looking at a 22% pullback, at a 30% pullback, guys. No one knows. But just be ready for a hefty pullback. By October, the dilution should stop. We should have all the unlocks finished in October this year, and from there we can start having the moves to the upside. So no one knows where GLMR is going to be sitting by October, but this is definitely a good area to be accumulating because we are in the oversold on the weekly RSI. The price is absolutely dumping from the local low in February. We're down 53%, guys. This is where I would be accumulating, and I do have a GLMR bag, and I'm staking on the Moonbeam network. Okay, so QNT, Chakri is asking for QNT. Let's do QNT real quick. Do I have it over here? Okay, I do have QNT. There we go. I think I did a TA on QNT a while ago, and I've been getting more requests for that, so I'll probably do one relatively soon. We're losing a support level here, guys. This is not really good. We're losing the November low. So if that is happening, I could start eyeballing this August low, and we could start looking at, let me add a support block real quick. What's going on? There we go. That's going to be a massive support block for you to look at. So between $90.05 up to $95, that's going to be your next major support level. That is exactly what held us back in 2022 in January, in August 2022. So we definitely want to hold this level. If we're not going to be able to do that, your 1.618 target is going to be the $80 range here. So $80.1 is going to be your technical target. So feel free to set up some buy limit orders in case we do end up dumping that low. Like I said, I'm not able to look into the future. I'm just giving you the potential outcomes that we could have if the pullbacks continue. Like I said, the expectation of the markets are that we're going to be seeing another 25 basis points hike. And I've been talking about this for a month now. We're most likely going to be seeing a 25 basis points hike because a pause is it's too early for a pause, and I think they're just going to go for the 25 basis points hike. We'll see what the inflation brings on June 13th with the CPI report. That's going to be very interesting, but I don't think that's going to change a lot. Okay, so that's for QNT. I'm just gonna try to go through all the requests real quick because I do want to get going real soon, guys. H bar, let's take a look at H bar. EFG, LMNO, where's H bar? There we go. H bar on the weekly chart. I don't do a lot of TA for H bar, so let's see what did I have over here. Okay, so we're sitting at the golden ratio right now. We're sitting at the golden ratio right now. If we put a Fibonacci retracement from the February high to the December low, we're losing the golden ratio right now. So what you can start targeting is 0.0452 cents and the local low here at 0.0382 cents. If we start losing that local low, your target is going to be all the way down here at 0.022 cents. But that is quite the pullback from where we are right now. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that. That's like a 56% pullback. So the best outcome for us is to retest the top of this previous channel down pattern. So we broke out of it over here, right? You had a breakout, and now you're coming back down to retest it as support. That's still very, very possible to do. And in terms of the current pullback from the local high in February, we're sitting at a 47% pullback. So I would say this is roughly where you want to start averaging into the project. Obviously, don't be buying these green candles. And yeah, that's all I can say for H bar right now. Let's bring back the large fib and let's move over to the next request. What do you think about Miria New Gala? Let's take a look at, I think I have Gala added somewhere. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, there we go. So in regards to Gala, as you can see, we're still targeting this support block between 0.02694 cents and 0.02151 cents. That's going to be a massive level for us to hold. If we manage to do that, great. If not, if we end up dropping below that purple block to the next one, you could be targeting 0.01848 down to 0.01669. But if you're bullish on the project long term, the lower it goes, the better it is for you, right? That's my philosophy. If you're getting scared because of the price action going lower, then I don't think you should be in the project, because if I'm bullish on Cardano, let's say, and I see a 20% discount on that thing, I'm going to be buying a bunch of coins because it's so cheap. I'm not going to be scared because the price is dropping. I'm going to be happy. Everyone's asking when pump. I'm asking about when dump. When are we dumping, my friend? I want to see the dumperoonie. Anyways, check Elfie. It's a good gem. Elfie. Let's take a look at Elfie. And don't get in Mana, get in Gala, bro. I'm thinking about Gala as well. I just wanted to bottom out after all this FUD. Okay, let's take a look at the comments. My real name's Dazal, so please accept me. Accept me in Telegram. Okay, I'm gonna accept you in Telegram in the chat. My man Hazik finally caught your stream. Wicked Games. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Glad to have you. So we'll take a look at the last request here, and I have to get going, guys. Unfortunately, I'd love to stay here for like 2-3 hours. Probably will do a stream like that one time, but as of right now, I have to get going. So let's take a look at Elfie, Rozmita's request. Is that it? I hope that's it. What is that? Rozmita, come on. You're doing me dirty like that? And don't forget about Solo. Okay, that's a good reminder. Thank you, Cody. Yeah, that's the only Elfie that I see, Rozmita. Trying to prank me with meme coins, man. And let's take a look at Sologenic as well. So, Sologenic sitting at 13 cents. Let's take a look at the price action chart. Sologenic, there we go. So with all these pumps that we had here, you had a lot of opportunities to swing trade actually. And once again, as a reminder, we were making videos back here, and I was telling you guys, this is where you should be taking profits. This is where I would be taking profits because we've seen such a strong pump. And I said that it's very possible that we could just dump right back down to this yellow trend line. So you can go back to my channel and look at the videos from October. This is exactly what we were doing. And Right now I don't have any Sologenic, but that's where you could have had such a nice swing trade here, potentially a 60% trade. So from this low, we had another move to the upside towards the 20 EMA, and then once again, we were just holding this yellow trend line as support, which was 14.5 cents roughly. Now, since then, we've lost it. We've back tested it as resistance, and now it looks like we're going to be going lower. So we're going to be going lower. We're already dropping below the September low, which is not very good. I'm not going to lie, that's not very good in terms of the continuation to the upside, but yeah, if you're bullish on the project long term, there is no issues with that whatsoever. It's just that you're going to have to wait longer for the project to start recovering. That's the only issue. You could also add a descending resistance trend line over here, just so you can see what our next resistance bump could be. Because if you manage to break above this, that's going to be a very, very strong signal. Let me make that white. And we also need to see volume coming in, because if there is no volume upon a breakout, that's more likely going to be a fake out, and you're just going to drop back below that resistance level. So that's regarding Sologenic. I mean, these are very cheap prices. You're basically sitting at this October 2022 low. So I would say, you could go for it. I wouldn't say that this is a bad buying opportunity, but yeah, you could definitely go for it. But it does seem like we're printing some sort of a falling wedge here. I'm not sure. Yeah, this does look like a falling wedge, because you do have two touches off of this thing. You have a 45 angle degree and or 45 degree angle, and you're very close to the apex. So if everything goes right, we could see a small pumperoonie from here. So maybe look at some of the resistance levels that we have above us based on the fib, which is set up with the swing high in April and the swing low in February. So the 1.272 here, the 1.414, the 55 EMA on the weekly, those could be the levels where you could start taking profits, or just, swing trade, whatever you want to do. So yeah, I'm just saying, once you're tight between the support and resistance like that, typically you do see these breakouts, just temporary breakouts, and we could hopefully break out and have a back test of support and just hold this level as support going forward. And long term, you mean by 2025, what are some bottom targets? If we're looking at bottom targets, we have to take a look at the fib and see what the potential 1.618 and the 1.272 are going to be looking like. So we take this local high in October, we take the local low in October as well, and we look at the 1.272, the 1.618, and obviously the 1.414. So in this instance, we would be looking at 0.095 cents. Obviously, that is going to be price discovery mode, because we haven't been that low ever. I would discount this. That's when it got listed. That does not count. So this is the first time we're going to be dropping below, 10 cents. So anything can happen at that point. We could see reversal. We could start dumping quicker. But 0.095 cents is definitely going to be a good level to accumulate a bit of Sologenic in there. And 0.081 cents. And if you drop into the CoinMarketCap page, it's at $53 million. So it's relatively in the low cap territory. So keep that in mind as well. And we have 100% out in circulation. So that's going to be a really good thing for the bull market, because it's going to be easier for the price to move to the upside, as there are no more token unlocks and no more token inflation. So that's really important to keep in mind. But hopefully that is a good response for the Sologenic question. And yeah, and when I say long-term, guys, I mean by the end of the bull market. So I'm not planning to hold most of the altcoins that I have for the next 5 to 10 years. The only thing that I'm probably going to buy for that long-term is going to be Bitcoin and Cardano in the next bear market. So after we sell at the peak of the next bull market, I'm going to wait for a few months, for 6 months for us to bottom out, for maybe a year, and then we start averaging into Cardano and Bitcoin. But obviously we'll be doing that together here on this channel, so feel free to stick around. And yeah, sorry, I'm not going to be able to take a look at Chainlink. I'm going to drop a TA on Chainlink later tomorrow, so stay tuned for that TA on the channel. We'll do AVAX as well, and we'll probably do Cosmos today. So thank you all for the requests. Thank you all for the super chats, guys. I really do appreciate all of you. So the next stream is going to be on Saturday, but I do want you guys to check out my channel page and take a look at Crypto Gem Hunters. So we're going to have a massive live stream on June 1st. We have a bunch of TA guys. We have a bunch of low cap gem researchers. Check out Crypto Archie, Crypto Seth, Crypto Grind, SSM Crypto, Chart Prime, and Crypto with Brian. We're going to be doing live streams on a daily basis on this channel, covering low cap gems, covering insanely low cap gem projects that can do 100 to 1000x in the next bull market, guys. And there are projects that are going to be able to do that, right? FTM in 2020 had massive gains. So we're trying to find those projects for you guys. And yeah, feel free to check that out. Subscribe. Stay tuned on June 1st. And once again, thank you all for sticking with me in this live stream. I really do appreciate all of you. The stream is going to be available. On YouTube on my channel. You can just go to my channel, obviously, and go to the live section, and you're going to get all of my live streams. So yeah, thank you one more time. Next time, the other ARC. Thanks. Oh, so that was not the ARC, right? JK. Really? That was not the ARC. Okay, it was ARC. Okay, my apologies about that. Khattab Al-Shami. Hey there, Khattab. Yeah, so thank you all for watching, and we'll take a look at ARC next time. That's going to be the first project, my friend JK. Stay tuned for next Saturday. We'll take a look at it. Sorry about that. Yeah, take care, guys. Bye-bye.